Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Just before 11 o'clock in Honolulu, 5 o'clock in New York. It is Thursday, April the 4th, 2019, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. We did have dollar strength, but that did not curtail upside moves in gold, silver, and platinum. Palladium once again trading under dramatic pressure. We have the current negotiations going on in Washington between the United States and China, and reports from President Trump as recently as 10 minutes ago said that they are going very well, and there is some renewed optimism about some sort of resolution. Of course, Brexit is still up in the air. They have not come to any kind of an agreement of a soft Brexit, and so that is adding some geopolitical hotspots to the global scenario. In terms of pricing, gold did trade under dramatic pressure in the morning, but did close higher on the day, actually finishing up $1.50. Currently, we have June gold futures, at $12.9670. When we look at silver, that was also higher on the day, up about a penny and a half at $15.14. And platinum, a tremendous upside move, moving up $28.50, $902.70, and that's a 3.25% rise. About the opposite happening with palladium. Palladium down $41 at $13.3710. Traders, an extremely interesting day as market participants get ready for the release of tomorrow's jobs report. We did have some data that came in early in the morning, and it really took pricing lower, especially in gold and silver. Take a look at the low that came in gold, coming in at $1,284.90. That is well below this level of critical support that we have deemed that comes in roughly at $1,290. However, by the close, we had a very strong recovery in which we closed well above that. This is almost a hammer. The only reason I'm not going to classify it in terms of a candlestick as a hammer is because the upper wick is a little bit too long for that. You would typically get no upper wick, but body size should be at least 1/3 of the lower tail. The second thing, it's after a defined downtrend. The market's been sideways. So I'm going to just look at it as a doji candle, but nonetheless, we saw support come in, and depending on the numbers that come out in tomorrow's jobs report, we could easily see the market either sink back down, or we could see it use this support as a jumping board to move to higher pricing. So we're going to want to watch that very carefully. We are flat, but we are looking for a place to get long this particular market. And traders, now for the second day in a row, we have seen pricing between platinum and palladium converging, moving closer together. We've had extremely solid upside moves. This, of course, is a daily candlestick chart with platinum futures on the bottom and palladium on the top. We had a really strong last couple of trading days to the upside. Today, $40. Yesterday, I believe about $30. At the same time, we have seen about the same decline in terms of percentages over the last 2 days in palladium. Palladium down about 3% on the day. And when we looked at platinum, that was up about 3.3% on the day. We are coming close to this 100-day moving average, and that is the average that's critically important that we're holding. We'll go to a single palladium chart so I can explain that in a little bit more detail. And traders, I've just gone ahead and pulled up a daily palladium chart. My concern is that we're not exhibiting some sort of an A, B wave, and then a C wave. We'll know that because if in fact that's what we are looking at, we will break below this 100-day moving average. For those traders that are long this market, Obviously, stops would be hit below this particular price point, just below 1,300. We'll see what happens in the jobs report. This is a very interesting scenario because we're seeing platinum move up so much and palladium move down so much. It seems to be almost an arbitrage play between the two precious metals, but it is something that historically speaking, I do not believe we have ever seen. Typically, palladium and platinum will move somewhat in tandem, although recent action had been that we had palladium really on fire and platinum kind of trading flat across the board. So we'll have to see how that pans out tomorrow. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the daily wrap-up and review. Bye-bye.